Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and the home field of the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCF Knights, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And the Demon Deacons will kick this away to start us off. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here's the handoff.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Knights.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Throw to the running back in the flat. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds this defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Second and goal for the offense. We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Wake Forest. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. UCF offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And now the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And he'll set up to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
It's a quick grab. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
14, Wake Forest, 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. The last drive of the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
But I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here and actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Demon Deacons churn out another first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams. Freeing up the backers will make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Caught by the receiver. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Caught that at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing second and goal.
Here we go.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Come to the line for second down and very short now. The shotgun running play call. And it works. The first down to the 35. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
The pass rush closing in. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in. So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Knights.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath a beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now for the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Demon Deacons looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Touchdown! Wait! This offense is still clicking.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the UCF offense will take over. First and 10.
So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Ball handed off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab by the receiver. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down. The Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep down the right side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Linebacker shifting around now. And he's back to throw again on second down. He's looking deep again. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. They'll run it to the right side. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Knights will kick it off to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. They get the second half started with the running play. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Getting set. Here's second down. Same tailback, another carry. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Third down after that running play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. QB keeper all the way. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Demon Deacons will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Pass caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Pulls it in. It's Fuller. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. Finding some room at the 25. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person.
Touchdown, Wake Forest. And they jump on top here in the second half.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky. He didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. It always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. First down here for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Knights will come to the line to run the hurry-up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, UCF. This offense cannot be stopped. Now the all-important extra point. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Running back with the football. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the Demon Deacon starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Need to pick up something here in third down. A field goal try here will be from 58. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And with that, they retake the lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
And the UCF offense will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The linebacker shifting around now. He hands it off from the gun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Knights hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's enough for the first down, as we've seen so many teams around the country. They get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in.
He's in the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the ball is hauled in.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Important yardage needed on third down here. A field goal try would be from 52. Out of the gun now on third down. He pulls in the catch. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. This could be the game here. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Pounding away with the run game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The Demon Deacons lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a receiver wide open. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
27-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation.